What are the exciting new platforms and tools that China provides us digital marketers? This is a landscape that will give you enough information to understand the key channels or apps that people use every day. The first part, we start with search. In China, Baidu is the dominant player in the search field. It is counterpart of Google in China, right? Because Google is blocked in mainland China. So we'll focus our efforts on Baidu and on understanding how to leverage it for maximum exposure. And the other part is the social media. We have the super app WeChat, and then we have Weibo and Douyin. Douyin, a rising star in the Chinese digital marketing. And they are like counterparts of the. I think Weibo is the counterpart, is equivalent of Twitter, and Douyin is more or less like Instagram. But because these apps are growing very rapidly and strongly, I think this goes much more beyond than those they are US apps. And the other side of stories, I think we can go to e-commerce here. E-commerce here is very important for reaching customers directly, not just for B2C, but for also reaching out to our business partners. So in e-commerce, basically are dominated by Taobao or Tmall and Jingdong. So these are two major players, and we have seen like Pinduoduo rising rapidly in recent years. And for B2B marketers, I'd like to talk about this part. It's called knowledge. So knowledge is like the Quora, the question and answers website in the US. And we'll spend little bit of time talking about the Zhihu. It's also a platform that a lot of companies leverage from their expertise in certain industries, and they can leverage that platform to communicate their information to potential business partners. So behind that landscape, you need to also understand that with these apps, we have seen explosive growth, both in terms of commerce and also in data. It is a good thing that we have super strong apps, and they provide very innovative and efficient tools for us to improve our marketing, and they are trying to think about new ways to help you getting better results. But on the other side, you need to understand they are basically walled gardens. In China, we call it the BAT, the old BAT system and the new TMD system. For example, WeChat is a super app owned by Tencent. Within that system, it tries to solve you all the things you need. If you want to do advertising, you can do it in WeChat or within the Tencent ecosystem. It's very easy and convenient. But we have also seen the rise of TikTok or Douyin is behind the ByteDance. So ByteDance is another company, the parent company ByteDance. If we want to integrate the WeChat advertising and the ByteDance popular like TikTok, they are basically within their own walled gardens. You can't really show directly a TikTok video to the Tencent WeChat. That's the bad things of the competition right now in China. You really have to think about what are the starting point of your digital marketing strategy in China, because once you invest in a certain ecosystem, it is very hard for you to migrate or merge all the data you have with another system, right? You need to think about where you keep your sales leads information. So that's why I strongly suggest you always start with something like a website. Starting with a website, keeping your all important information at your own control. Because if your sales leads are simply just WeChat contacts, it is very hard to output them to say Douyin or your like Tmall flagship store.